All right, good morning everybody, and welcome to another adventure with the Traveling Man. Today I'm at the Under Mountain Trailhead just outside Salisbury, Connecticut, and we are going to do about 12 miles today. We're going to go over 4 peaks, we're going to go through 3 states, we're going to gain over 2,000 miles of elevation, and it's going to be one awesome hike, and the weather is fantastic. It's going to be up to 61 degrees, clear skies, there should be some fantastic views. So I think I mentioned that I'm training for Mount Whitney, so this will be my first real training hike. Like I said, it's decent mileage and decent elevation gains, and can't wait. I can't wait. It should be exciting. So let me show you. I also have my my trekking pole here that I bought, that I got for Christmas, but I never got a chance to practice. So I have this with me today. We're going to try this out. Got plenty of water, got plenty of food and lunch, so good to go. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be fantastic weather. So let's get hiking. All right, so we are on what's called the Under Mountain Trail, and this trail is going to take us up to the AT, where we will do our first of 4 summits, which is Bear Mountain. Here, let's go this way. Bear Mountain's the highest peak in Connecticut. It's not the highest point though. We will be hitting the highest point in Connecticut, but Bear Mountain is 2,313 feet, I think, in elevation. But it's the highest summit in the state. It's not the but that'll be the first of 4 peaks we summit today. So, yeah, absolutely fantastic weather. I can't get over how pretty this is. So we're still on the Under Mountain Trail, but had a pretty steep up here. Yeah, that's pretty steep. That's where we're going. We're going to the top of that ridge. So, all right, but this will take us, I haven't been hiking in a few months, so I'm out of shape, but we will get there. We'll get there. But have a beautiful weather and no place to be, so we get this done. All right, so looking at my GPS, we've gone a mile, and we're going over 1,100 feet in elevation. So yeah, this trail has pretty much been straight up. See, that's all. Probably can't come on camera, but that is almost straight up the mountain. It's definitely a good workout. Still got ways to go to get to the crest, and then we're going to climb Bear Mountain yet. That's the first summit we get to. So, all right. Well, onward up we go. We're following the blue blazes. All right. Well, we're getting some elevation. You can see out that way, getting some views out there. All right. Again, we'll be running along the top of this ridge line. We're running along right along the top of the ridge line. That's we'll be going in the opposite direction. So, all right, onward to the AT. think we go up this way. We're coming up to a junction. So we have a Paradise Lane Trail, which is that way, which we're not going that way. This is to the AT and to Bear Mountain. So that's the way we're going. All right, up the mountain we go. Huh. Boy, this is steeper than I thought, but it's a good workout. It's like it's beautiful weather. It's probably around about 55 out. Should get up to near 70 today, but there's no humidity and there's no wind. It's an absolutely gorgeous day. All right, so here, the AT is in about, all right, AT's in about 9/10 of a mile, and the summit of Bear Mountain is 1.8. So, yeah, a little ways to go yet before we get there, but man, workouts. All right, so the trail's leveled out some, but there's a very cool stream crossing here. They got a lot of rain, but probably go over there on the rocks. Well, this way might be better, but yeah, the trail's leveled out. The first mile of this was extremely steep, pretty much straight up the hill, but the trail's leveled out considerably. But just as I say that, it starts going back up. But I think we should be almost at the crest here, and the junction with the AT. Shouldn't be too much longer. But it's been good so far. I finally caught my breath. Parking lot was very full, so I expect there'll be a lot of people, at least on Bear Mountain, because that's a very popular hike. Yeah, now I like this part of the trail. This is nice. Scenery's getting a little bit better, and definitely mellowed out a lot. Man, I'm telling you what, that first part was steep. All right, so now we're coming across a little footbridge here. Yeah, you know, when you plan these hikes, you pray for good weather, especially on the one day you need. And I needed good weather for today because I knew if there was good weather, this had the potential to be a great hike with great views, and couldn't have asked for better weather. No chance of rain. Man, it's not too hot out. There's no bugs. A little bit wet, a little bit wet trail, but that's okay, man. It's gonna be a great hike. Man, look at this beautiful stuff here, man. Listen. All right, as you can see behind me, we have reached the junction with the AT. Bear Mountain's going to be that way. We're going to head up there very shortly, but we're at about 2100 elevation gain from the time we started to the time we got up here. So a little less than 2 miles. Man, what a hike! What a hike! So I'm going to take a little break here, get some water, and then continue onward. Alright, we are working our way up Bear Mountain, but I want to show you the view so far. Not quite at the summit, but it's still pretty spectacular. Alright. Alright. Continuing up Bear Mountain, this is a little bit different terrain up here. It's rocky, and you can notice this trees a lot shorter, but it has some pretty good views. But we're headed up there. What a gorgeous day, gorgeous hike to Bags and Peaks. We're doing 4 of them today. This is number 1 of 4. And we're going to go to the Connecticut High Point and a Tri Point, which is exciting. So this hike packs a lot. We're almost at the summit. Take a nice long break up here. It's over 2,000 feet. Oh, basically, I'll give you the mileage once we get up here from when we started. But it's this must be getting close up here. Oh boy. Whew. You can see spring has not yet arrived up here. Still pretty barren, some buds, but alright, this is getting prettier and prettier by the step here. So we're gonna keep moving upward. I'll talk to you at the summit. But man, it's very pretty. We are descending Bear Mountain. There are quite a bit of people up there at the summit, but that is absolutely gorgeous up there. Man, you can see for miles. I'll show some shots later in the video, but yeah, that was gorgeous. So that was summit number 1. That was Bear Mountain. The elevation is 2,316 feet. It is the highest summit in Connecticut, but it is not the highest point. There is someplace else that is higher, and we will be there in a little bit. But now it's on to the next summit, which is Round Mountain. So we're gonna get off going down Bear Mountain. So this might be a little bit steep here. But yeah, it's been a great hike. So now we're going to lose some elevation, come off Bear Mountain, and now we're going to look for the stay on the AT for a little bit, and then we're going to get off at a connecting trail, taking you over to the trail to Round Mountain and to Mt Frissell, which is the highest well, it's the highest point in Connecticut, this southwest shoulder, which I will explain that once we get closer to that. But that's a little bit away yet. But this is pretty. I need to put this down because this is pretty steep downhill here. Good thing I have this hiking pole. This hiking pole has done wonders, and I can't even imagine hiking without it. So it definitely helps for balance. And yeah, this descent off Bear Mountain is strenuous. So I will talk to you down the bottom. But yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything up Bear Mountain, but there's a lot of people up there. So, because it is a very beautiful day, and this is a very popular hike here in Connecticut. So, all right, so we're walking along the Appalachian Trail here for a little bit. Man, that descent down Bear Mountain, that was a killer. It's almost straight down, a lot of rock scrambling, but the trail's flat now. So I'll hike this for a little bit, and then there's a side trail we're going to take, which takes us to the trail for our next peak, which is Round Mountain, and I will give you the elevation of that in a little bit. So, by the way, at the top of Bear Mountain, we were at 2.7 miles for the trip, with an elevation gain of almost 2,800 feet. So, that was very good workout. But I like this, nice and shady, very cool. Let me turn you around. But yeah, all right, yeah. So much better terrain than where we were before. And how do I know we're on the AT? Because we have this the white blaze. You follow that white blaze, you're in good shape. So that tells us we are on the Appalachian Trail here in Connecticut, and we will be passing into another state very shortly. We'll be going into Massachusetts. This loop we're taking takes us into 3 states: Connecticut, Massachusetts, and a 3rd state, which I will talk about later. Alright, this is more like it. This forest is beautiful. Shady. These trees are nice brook down there. Beautiful. It's flat. Good scenery. Go down here. All right, well, we made it. We are now crossing the state, leaving Connecticut, and we are entering Massachusetts. Just walked across the line. So the trailhead to Mt Frissell is right here. And this will take us to Round Mountain, Mt Frissell, and the highest point in Connecticut. At the Mount Washington State Forest. So, alright, we're on our way to Mt Frissell, and this is where it gets steep. That is almost straight up there. Alright, this is it's been pretty mellow up to now, but about to put in some work. Alright, let's see if we can scale this. Whew, alright. Okay, let's go. Alright, we made it. Top of Round Mountain. This is 2,260 feet in elevation. It's summit number 2 of 4 today. This is Round Mountain, Connecticut. So we went to Massachusetts briefly, and now we're back into Connecticut. And we'll go back into Massachusetts to summit our third peak. So, but yeah, that was a steep climb up there. Unbelievable, but views are nice. Let me flip this around. Look at this view up here. It's 360. Alright, so that ahead is Mt Frissell. That is where we're going next. That'll be the next summit. We're going to go down into the valley and then come back up. So that'll be the next mountain. Over there on the southwest shoulder is the Connecticut high point. So, but yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous over here. There's the Lake Frissell. I believe that is Bear Mountain. That's where we were. And I believe that's Brace. We'll be there. That's the fourth of the summits. That's Brace Mountain up there, and Mt Frissell is up there. That's our next destination. And that's, I believe that's Bear Mountain. That's where we just were. But man, what a view up here. What a hike. And we're 4.7 miles. I just checked the GPS. I made it to the top of Mt Frissell, or Frissell, however you want to call it. So this is at that's broken, but here's the register. Alright, so you can see where we are, Mt Frissell. That's where we are. Alright, so the Frissell South Slope, that's the highest point in Connecticut. See, we're currently, this summit, this summit's in Massachusetts right now. This is the line. So we're going to go about 400 yards this way in the south slope of Mt Frissell. That'll be the Connecticut high point. And then we're going to the tri-state marker where New York, Connecticut, and Massachusetts meet. And then we're going to go down here to Brace Mountain. This is in New York. And that'll be the fourth and final summit. So this summit is 2451. But as I said, we are currently in Massachusetts. So we have to go about 300 yards west and we'll hit the Connecticut high point. So I'm going to sign this register and then we're going to move on, and I'm going to take a break at the high point because I'm beat. That was a tough hike up here. So I will, so this is the third of 4 summits. All right, this is not quite at the Connecticut high point, but awesome view. This is probably the best view I've seen today. Oh my God. Connecticut, giving it up today. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You can see for miles. Yeah, this is good. This is a good spot for some lunch. Amazing. All right, we made it. Highest point in the state of Connecticut at 2,380 feet. State high point number 14. Decent view here, but we're gonna go back to the other overlook. I'm gonna sign the register, of course. Man. Highest point in Connecticut. High point number 14, 2,380 feet, the southwest slope of Mt Frissell. Unbelievable. Awesome. Awesome views. Tough hike, but the views are worth it. So, all right, I'm going to have some lunch, and then we have one more peak to summit. That's Mount Brace. That's in New York. We're going to come to the tri-state marker shortly. But I'm going to have lunch first because it's about 12 o'clock. And I'm beat. All right, finished lunch. I feel so much better now. Man, I was at the hike up to the high point of Mt Frissell just killed me. So now we're descending down, and we are going to go to the tri-point, and we're going to leave Connecticut, Massachusetts area, and head into the great state of New York. Down here at the tri-point where the 3 states meet. And then we'll hike in New York for a little bit before returning permanently to Connecticut. So that's what we're doing now. Man, I'm loving this flat section. After all that uphill, the Round Mountain was brutal, and the Mt Frissell was brutal. Back to back brutal. Took a nice long break. So. Made it to the top of Brace Mountain. It's pretty crowded up here, but views are gorgeous.